He who controls the pumpkin spice controls the 30-year-old MILFs. Maybe 3 AL.
30-year-old MILFs? That doesn't make sense.
The pumpkin spice, that's on its way out. It's all about the maple flavor for all them, the Karens with the Karen haircut asking to speak to the manager. And speaking of Folgers, Clark, and getting things at a discount, have you ever tried the Kirkland brand Colombian Dark Roast? I will say it is a very, very close second to the Folgers stuff.
Yes, I have. But now this is ironic. The best coffee I've ever had in my life is in Jamaica, Blue Mountain. Not the fake Blue Mountain, the real Blue Mountain coffee. That, to me, number one. Number two, and this is weird, it's made by the Superior Coffee Company. Sounds weird, doesn't it? I was in Las Vegas. Actually, I was in Las Vegas every year when I was working for the radio stations. We had to go to the NAB, National Association of Broadcasters Convention in April at the Las Vegas Convention Center. And we would have coffee in the mornings at the Riviera, a resort that's been now torn down, which is a shame. But in the restaurant at the Riviera, they served Superior Coffee. And my boss and I, who were both there for the convention, we'd have breakfast together and talk about the day, and the coffee would come out, and we both realized at the same time, this coffee is amazing. Who would have thought? Las Vegas, really? Good coffee at the Riviera? What are the chances? It was so good, we had to ask the waitress. We're like, what coffee is this? What brand is it? And she said Superior. It's like, well, duh, it is. No, what brand is it? And she said, that's it. It's Superior. And it turns out, after much asking, literally the manager of the restaurant, the Superior Coffee Company does not sell retail. They only do institutional. They only do to restaurants. That would be amazing, because it's very affordable, delicious, and you can't get it. Damn it! And one BCG.
Our place in Puerto Rico, there's a lot of coffee bean farms in Puerto Rico, and I got to be friends with one of the plantation owners, and fresh off the farm, roasted there on the farm, and then pressed the next day. That is about the best coffee I've ever had.
Clark, I think you better give Juan Valdez a call.
I went to a one of the 35 times I was in Jamaica. I went on a tour of a coffee plantation, and I actually learned why Blue Mountain coffee is so expensive, because it's grown on the side of a mountain, and you cannot harvest it mechanically. You actually have to have people, because it's so steep, you can't get machinery on there, so you have to have people actually pick the beans. Well, anyway, it was very interesting to learn this kind of stuff, but Juan Valdez, yes. Great coffee, but I am completely sold on Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee. Not the fake stuff, lots of imitations, the real deal. And one BCG.
Almost sounds like an opportunity, financial opportunity. If Superior Coffee, find out where it's grown and duplicate the formula. Well, anyway, I'm out of here. We're just up the band a little. I heard you guys down here occasionally, so just wanted to stop by, say hola, and gonna grab some chow. Have a good one. Say hi to Murphy for me. K1JJ.
Tom, thank God. Can you critique my reverb real quick? I'm just trying to get it somewhere that is just barely noticeable. It might be there. How do you think it sounds?
Well, I'd be glad to, Billy. Let me turn the SDR receiver. I got a mute button. I can't run two of them at the same time, so let's see. Where are you? Okay, I should be able to listen.
All right. I haven't filtered it so it's just S&T sounds. It's everywhere. I think the low pass is set at like 500 hertz. So anything above 500 is grabbing a little bit of reverb, and the highs maybe just slightly more. But it's a weird setting. How's it sound?
Sounds good to me, but I don't detect any reverb.
It's real low.
Come on, Billy, turn it up.
Oh man, I had my SDR up on 85 still. I was still listening up there, so I missed it. Try it again there, Billy.
Alright, just for my own purposes, I had it at -13 on the last transmission, and this time it's at about -12, so that should be enough audio for you. So let me know if you can hear it, and how does it sound?
Okay, I think you're right at the threshold. I can just barely tell it's in there, so add a little more, and I'll see if I can get to that point where I say, no, it's too much.
Alright, that's just a 1 dB increment. That's -11. Probably barely going to be noticeable, but I'm going to creep it up one more time.
Swing that monkey now.
Okay, now that's -10 on that. So 2 dB louder in the mix with the reverb.
Yeah, I like that. It's, someone once told me, said, if you can hear it, it's too loud, and I can just barely hear it. I got to listen hard. So it adds an ambiance, almost a subconscious sound. I like that.
Nice. All right, -10. So that's pretty good input. It's really hard to. You know what I'm trying to do, so it's very helpful talking to you about it. And I won't take any more time with this. Thank you, everybody on the frequency. This is W2BTK.
Jack it all the way up. Let's hear the monkey mile.
Yeah, it's easy to get carried away. By the way, can you hear anything in here? I'm going to hello test. Let me just do a little. Where's my mix? Come on, baby. It's not working. Anyway, can you hear any sign of a reverb in here?
No, but there's a woman talking in Chinese in the background.
Because I heard your reverb. It reminded me.
Okay, here's 6. Okay, now I've got 9. 9%. It was at 6. Test. Hello test. Hello test. Do you hear it in there now?
Yeah, now it's like very there, but still like subtle. But it's you can immediately tell there's something special, like oh yeah, reverb.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'll leave it. I'm going to leave it at 7 then. Maybe 1 dot where it was. Hey, TNXOM. We're on the FT1000D tonight, about 150 watts. Going to be building up a new 813 rig. I think a single modulated by a pair for the summertime. So I guess we all got projects. I'm going to grab some chow and take Yaz for a walk. But good to hear you guys on. And I couldn't hear anything up the band, by the way. You guys are very quiet as far as bandwidth. So we were all coexisting with our tails, just caressing each other once in a while.
Yeah, the guys on 85 aren't really bothering me too much. I'm listening wide.
Worldwide from the double wide. Cameo.
Yeah, man.
A mode.
See that? What's old is new.
Yellow.
What you really need is about 500 milliseconds of delay at about 60% and a flanger. That would be worldwide right there.
And why does everybody reference Glenn Baxter, K1MAN, K-Man?
Didn't he drop dead?
Bastard.
Yeah. He was one of the many ham radio operators that received a notice of apparent liability from the FCC. And the next thing you know, he was a silent key. Think about that.
I think.
Oh, hey, check this out.
Suicided him.
I'm looking at the internet here, and since we're talking about like CB jargon and stuff, look at this post from 2003. It said, did the CB thing in 1976 at age 13, got bored and moved to novice in 79, been extra since 87. It is really amazing, the heated tempers and so forth. People need to lighten up, been there, done that. I love to tweet the anal retentive. I'll drag into exaggerated CB lingo just to annoy those who can't take a joke and are too serious. It's only radio, not a religion. Signed. Oh my God, this is the same guy that kicked me off his AM page for talking about CBs. Holy crap. This is so interesting. Wow, you should check out this post.
Nothing being harbored there, right?
Come here.
Good Lord.
Yeah, look at this. EHAM from 2003, September 17th, 2003. Wow.
The Black James Bond.
The thread is called Name Calling and CB Lingo on EHAM. Wow. Dude, this is hilarious. He says, I'll drag into exaggerated CB lingo just to annoy those who can't